Okay, welcome to this quick blog about design thinking in relation to my game Breath, which is fundamentally about teaching the consumer medical practices, sign language, and first aid. Be more specific. So each character within my game is designed to be a multi-tool that they can solve multiple problems while teaching the consumer these solutions and to use them. So where does design thinking come in? Well, we were taught design thinking during this period, so I wasn't necessarily applying it slash criticizing on it as we were going forward, and I had a few issues myself. But I do realise that I was using it in the actual process anyway, mainly because I was using Scrum, and Scrum can be tied in quite nicely. So if you remove the empathize stage and the define, and you focus purely on once you have your problem established, and okay, you got the brainstorming aspect, then you got the prototypes, and you got the testing that goes around in a circle, which is effectively Scrum. Not exactly, but that can be replaced with the Scrum Sprint methodology. Um, while design thinking, it's more about the product relation to the people and its journey, while Scrum is more about fundamentally the actual product's development in retrospect to the actual people doing the work, the management. So that's the difference, but the actual process is very similar. The key aspect is listening to the community and working backwards and solving their problems. So I've looked at the world. Okay, if everyone knew sign language, the world would be a better place. If everyone knew first aid, per year for the UK alone, potentially 5,000 to 8,000 deaths could be stopped, potentially based on global statistics. And if everyone knew first aid, that number goes up to, I think, 14,200-ish on complicated medical issues that could have been stopped if someone knew first aid and had the skills to recognise aspects. Now, the country as a whole is sort of making developments here, like taxi drivers, specifically black cab taxis, are being taught with first aid and higher medical practices, including having a defibrillator in their cars. So I feel like I can add on to this with my game and products, and that's potentially avenues I would go. I'm improving the first aid kit through my characters and game. That does include them as well. So, okay, actually my thumbs up.